is James.
He said he was going to be about right on time because he still has to commute home.
I see, I see.
Thank you. Awesome, appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll legit stream too if you want to. If you want tank cam and watch me be trash.
I want Barado to get me a second monitor is what I want.
What?
Me too. I also want to say.
Second
Alright,
monitors
Ryan,
are they're very very affordable.
Out?
Yeah.
Hey,
sounds like it.
we got a TV that the boy doesn't use. We could just roll that in here.
Can I get a third
boy.
monitor while we're at it?
Third one.
Look, sometimes I need a dedicated Discord monitor.
You don't already have 3?
I technically do have 3. However, I made the decision to put one of the monitors that I had on my hobby desk. So, like, if I'm painting and need to watch a tutorial, or if I'm, like, logging my magic cards, I have, like, the software right there. I don't have to just use a laptop. I do have 3 screens. I just decided, with the way my desk setup is, it's kind of funky with 3 screens. Thank you, Spanky. Shoot!
So Barado, can I just go into like Windows mode to get it both up?
Good evening.
Hello, Harley. Are you ready to down Razageth in 3 pulls?
Looks crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I think initial understanding of the fight is gonna be harder for Broodmaster than Razageth, but Razageth has a lot of just checks that we really have to figure out what to do with.
Yeah, like on the face value, it doesn't. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but it's pretty much like
outside of
don't stand.
I'll do it again too.
I was like right where the boss.
You didn't have to accept this.
I just saw glowing and I clicked.
We gotta teach you to read one of these days, Zach. Read it before you click on it.
There's a running joke at my job that I've been at for 7 years that I cannot read. If you don't, it's not possible.
You know what's something I thought about doing? Just for like shiggles.
Did you say shiggles?
Shits and giggles combined.
I like it. I like it.
It took a second for my brain to process that, so I was
Yeah,
like, what?
just for shits and giggles, it's shiggles. I thought about doing the I trust you check with the raid and just on a reset, switching it to heroic and just walking in and not saying anything. Just seeing how far we would get.
We could definitely get Aeronog.
Y'all followed me. You shouldn't have.
Where are we going? Oh yeah, we gotta go up the stairs now. We haven't seen this. We haven't seen these
This is
ads.
brand new.
I'm gonna wear out my mouse button by jumping like this, right?
Oh, my spacebar is destroyed.
Alright, who am I missing? Matt's gonna get in here soon. Mike's here, I'm here. Zach's here, Jake's here. Brett's here, Via's here, Kohan's here, Drinks is here. Killshit's here,
I'm
Harley's
ready.
here. Sin's here, Spanky's here, Tanyan's here. No idea who the Bibitinhin is. He's not even max level, same as Gold Dan DeVito. That's actually really hilarious. And then
That's
I did a lot of deadlifts today so that my grip strength is strong, so that I have strong hands to hit more buttons to do more DPS.
Ooh, strong hands. Pineapple juice.
Oh, Brett, I was thinking about this.
I don't actually agree
Time
with summon
walking.
anybody.
Huh? What?
I'll message you. Don't worry about it. Just, my brain was broken. Don't worry.
Okay. Who hath joined?
Hello.
Hello.
What's up, Bubba?
It is me. And I don't know this fight.
I don't think any of us do.
I brought the notes.
It takes you 5 minutes to watch a video beforehand.
It looks like I have 5 minutes.
It was more like 7.
No, Brewkeeper Direna's video was 4 minutes and 21 seconds.
The one I watched was even 7. Oh well.
Can Spanky get a summon?
I don't know, can you?
May Spanky get a summon?
I don't know, maybe.
It's January.
You are here, which means Eranog is dead. To you, he was just an obstacle to be cleared. To me, he was a son. The fate of Azeroth does not matter now. Only vengeance
Or do
for
I need
my
to do that
son.
right now? No, I trust one. All right. Broodkeeper Diurna. This one on the surface is a very weird and complex fight. But once we get the pattern down, it's really not that hard at all. So the main gimmick of her is that she's walking around in this room of eggs, and the nearest eggs she's by, should be 2 of them, she empowers. And we want to make that not happen. So on phase 1, there are going to be 2 groups. There's going to be a boss group and an ad group, because ads are constantly spawning during phase 1. Everyone on boss is going to be ranged. If you are melee, you are going to be focusing the ads. Healers just try to stay kind of in the middle. I might dedicate some healers specifically to go over with melee. But ranged, you're going to try to stay behind us, and if we need you to turn and hit the ads, I'll have either Matt or Mike call that out. So we're going to be moving her around the room. If you look at the pathing chart, we're going to be moving her around the room. Every 25-ish seconds, she empowers the 2 closest eggs she's near. When she does so, she will slam down her staff. The eggs will have a timer on them, and if the timer expires, big ads will spawn and we will die. The gimmick here is 2 people have to go into the radius of the staff, hit their extra action button. If you don't have that keybound, please keybind that now. And then you will get targeted with a laser beam. You will move and guide the laser beam to blow up the egg before the timer runs out. I'm going to go ahead and mark them. The 2 people I'm going to put on egg duty is Zach and...
Oh god, don't put me. I don't know anything about the X. Please don't.
Nope, too late. I already chose you. And right now I'm going to do Zach and Killshit. You 2 are going to be the egg people. All right. So the ability you want to look out for is Focus Great Staff. And then it should destroy the eggs that are under rapid incubation. That is the timer. All right. You have 15 seconds to do it. We're going to be right next to the eggs, so you should get them done very, very quickly. The entire time that's happening, she's going to be dumping out Wildfire, which is just fire swirlies, dodge them, pretty simple. And then Icy Shroud will come out. It's just a burst of frost damage, a slow, and then I think a healing absorb. The debuff that Icy Shroud has is also dispellable for healers. All right. During the entire time, they're going to be ads spawning all the way around the room. Ads are top priority, hence why we have an entire group of people trying to hit them. There are 3 types of big fancy dragons and then smaller mobs that go around them. So there are earth dragons, frost dragons, fire dragons, and I think that's it. Yeah. There might be a storm dragon. But so the earth dragon will have a frontal cone, get out of the way. The frost dragon will have a big burst of damage, just defensives and burst it down, so that way it doesn't hit too hard. And then the dragon spawn flamebender, the fire dragon, will put down balls that have rotating fire beams. If you remember, like the spinning fire lines from like Super Mario, it's those. Don't hit them. The minor adds, Primalist mages, you want to kick their ice barrage. They hurt. I will answer that in just a second, James. Thank you for asking that. So kick the ice barrage, and then there is a storm drake, but it's really not that bad. And the storm drake is ionizing charge. You get a staticky circle, move away with it. Very simple mechanics. You should understand how they work when they come up. If you have any questions, I will still call them out. For right now, for people who are on boss, and if you think you might, for people who are on ads, go ahead and put on AoE or cleave builds if you have them, because we need to get all these ads down as fast as possible. The second phase is just a straight up burn phase. She gets all the abilities, and she constantly gets a soft enrage that just continues to build. So the fiery circles will come up again. The big frost burst will come up again. And then the beams from the staff will come up, but they will just target a random person. So if you get targeted with it, just run away and run away from everyone else. For tank-specific stuff, I do not believe there is a tank swap in Phase 1. One can just stay on the boss, and the other can just stay on ads. There is a tank swap on Phase 2. Every time Mortal Stoneclaws hits, we got to swap. For the first few polls, I don't know how much you've looked at the route, but is it cool if I take boss regardless, just to pull her around? Or since I feel like warriors have better AoE damage, do they not?
Whatever.
Okay. For the first few pulls, and if damage is still good, we'll have Matt be focusing on ads. And then I will be pulling the boss around. We're going to start at the very back of the room, and then we're going to pull her to each of the groups of 2 eggs. All right, let's get some pulls in. If there's anything else I need to explain further down the line, I will. Are there any questions? Confusions?
For those of us on the boss, do you want us to spec single target or cleave? Because you mentioned for the ad group, but it is specific. I have to choose one or the other. So
Yeah. Sure. For ranged on boss, stay single target. For those on ads, so melee, if you have a cleave or AoE build, do that. Ranged, go ahead and have a single target build. If damage looks iffy for ads and we need you to go to ads a lot more ranged, then we'll have you swap to cleave. So people on boss, ranged, single target builds, and then those on ads, DPS, melee, we'll have you on cleave builds.
When do you want hero?
Hero is going to be at the beginning of Phase 2. All right, let's get a feast down and try to get some pulls. We'll see how well this goes. That way, so we can denote, I'm going to be starting her. Oh, wow, there's a big range. There's not the biggest range for
Tank
this.
is on ad.
I am going to be on boss, and then Matt is going to be on ads.
My fortune cookie says this weather is wonderful.
I disagree. It's still cold here.
What I really meant to say is, I'm sorry for the way that I am. I never meant to be so cold.
No, that's a
Someone
That's
asked my age the other day, and I said 31, and they said I sounded young, so I had to prove that I'm old.
Ooh.
Old. You sweet child. You sweet child.
All right.
You think
We
31
are
is
all,
old?
We're all ready. Let's go ahead and get some pulls in.
I'm 42.
We're going to try to start pulling her back where the first marker is, because that's where the route starts. If we need to change up the route based on where she is, we will, and just kind of go from there. It's just every 2 pods. But the gimmick is we have to keep her as far away from the ads as possible because she buffs the ads. So that is why we are taking the route we are. All right, she's getting back towards the back. Let's go ahead and move up and start getting some pulls in.
5,
We're moving to square first.
3, 2, 1.
Feel my wrath!
All right, Mortal Stone Glass is coming up. We are not swapping on this. She's going to infuse eggs in just a bit. We're going to get her to these two.
Spread.
Zach and
Watch your step.
Kill Shit, you're going to take it. Zach, I want you the farthest one. And then Kill Shit, I want you on the closest one.
Special
Go into
coming.
the staff. And just move the beam in front of it. Very good.
AOE incoming.
Alright, we're now going to move. Alright, ads are coming up right behind.
Watch your step.
At your left. Go ahead and start moving them away from the boss.
Special coming.
Zach, I want you left. Kill Shit, I want you right. Focus the dragon down first. Dragon needs to die first. Next ads are coming up right now.
Spread. Watch your step.
Alright.
Tag infusion's coming up.
AOE incoming. Special coming. Range fire.
Alright, Zach on back. Kill Shit on front.
Spread. Watch your
Lot better.
step.
Good job. Dodge swirls.
Range fire. Special coming.
Alright, ads are back up closest to this boss. Are y'all getting overwhelmed? Alright, we got 3 ads up. Alright, let's go ahead and wipe this one. This is kind of a boss fight at this point. Seeing this stuff.
AOE incoming. Special coming.
Do we need to put a specific healer on the ad? Because they were taking quite a bit of damage over there. And they were
Yeah,
far
I
from being
did.
healed.
Okay, yeah. I did not do that. That was my fault. Remember, run away from the saber bot. Who has... I am not the most knowledgeable on heals. Does it matter who goes? Is one of the 4 better suited for that kind of stuff? What do we...
If you split up me and Sinbaro, each group will have a
Pretty big
temporal
group heal,
anomaly, which will probably be helpful.
Okay, let's do this then. Let's do this then. Okay. I'm gonna make even groups. So 1 and 3 are boss, and 2 and 4 are ads. So gotta figure out how to move all this around too.
I'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Now you did say all melee on ads, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure because the guide I saw earlier suggested that, so I just wanted to make sure.
And there might be a situation where we have to just have everybody on ads and then range kind of come back and hit the boss.
Yeah, the guide that I watched says at least all melee. You can do the whole raid basically, and then if it's overkill, then you can just dial it back as needed. Oh, I need to stretch.
All right, so raid frame should be updated. So on boss should be myself, Harley, Spanky, Killshit, Zach, Drinksy, and James. On groups 2 and 4 on ads should be Matt, Mike, Vaya, Sinbaro, Tinyan, Cold Hands, Snake, and Dana.
Yeah, it's keeping distance too is the other important.
What is the range on them?
50 yards. 50 yards.
That buff that they get is not.
It
not good.
makes, yeah, if the ads are near the boss during phase 1, it makes them unkillable, like almost quite literally. All right, she's
more
towards,
damage.
she's towards the back, so let's go ahead and start it full in. We'll go ahead and get cloaked, please.
Hold on. Who did we lose?
5, 4,
Did we lose somebody?
I don't think so.
2, 1. Feel my
All right, everyone on boss for right now. We're going to move towards these eggs right here. Wildfire is coming up.
Spread.
She's about to
Watch your
infuse.
step.
If we're looking towards the back of the room, Zach left, Killshit right. Here comes
Special
Staff.
coming.
The heal absorb is coming up in 5 seconds. Healers get ready.
AOE incoming.
Alright, ads are coming up in 5 seconds. Good job on eggs. Let's get it moved. Ads are up in the back, moving away from boss. Here comes incubation.
Special coming.
Zach left, Killshit right. Very nice. Great job on those ads. Next ads are coming up.
Spread. Watch your step.
Lightning! Hasten my brew!
AOE incoming.
Same thing, Zach left, Killshit right.
Special coming. Range fire.
Very nice.
Spread.
Wildfire
Watch
is
range
coming up.
fire.
New set of ads coming up in 5 seconds. Hurry up and burst those down. Here come ads. Ads are right near boss. We're going to be moving her away. So keep the ads there. We're going to move the boss away after this. After these eggs.
Wildfire in 5.
Yep. Alright, the boss is moving. Boss is moving.
Spread.
Last chance.
Watch your step. AOE incoming.
Alright, great staff is coming up. You have next ads coming up in 5 seconds.
Lightning! Hasten my brew!
Ads
Special
are up.
coming.
Hitting right next.
Gale's fury!
Shockwave. Spread. Watch your step.
Good job on eggs. Moving them back.
Shockwave.
Bring forth my brew!
Special coming.
Tempest be unleashed!
Alright, next ad's coming up soon.
Shockwave. Spread. Watch your step. AOE
Did we miss an egg?
incoming.
Alright, yeah, the timer can you can run out of beam before the timer of the ad runs out. All right, grab the ad and move her over to the other ad, the big egg. Please, thank you.
Spread. Watch your step. Range 5.
All right, you're all getting a little bit too much over there.
Range 5.
Alright, move her.
AOE incoming. Special cover. Spread. Watch your step.
Alright, great step is up and we're way out of position because of those ads, so let's go ahead and just clean it up. Oh, well, no, we might be able to salvage. Let's see. Well, we haven't popped these eggs all the way over there. They're way out of the way, so you're going to have 2 drakes over there. Yeah.
Special coming. Spread. Watch your step. Shockwave.
Ideal absorb is coming.
Alright. Yeah, we're getting a little too overwhelmed. Let's clean it up. Seeing and stuff. You stand in the swirlers.
Spread. Watch your step. Special coming. Defensive.
I can't put markers down where ads are going to spawn from, because I think there is a definite order to everything.
When you're tanking the boss, I know you have to be near the eggs to make sure that those are the ones getting empowered, but try to stay a little bit further away from it. When it's underneath, it's hard to tell where each other's going. And right and left is kind of not really...
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Makes sense.
I gotcha. For positional stuff, how would you like me to call that out to make it easier for y'all?
I'm generally just trying to set it up to where I'm doing the second. I let him get his, and then I'll get the second one.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. So that's yeah.
Okay, so let's do Zach first, kill shit second. How about that? You have a 15-second window, so one of y'all have to be on it quick. But I can do Zach first, kill shit second. Does that sound more comfortable with call out?
Yeah, and if it's obvious that they're separated and whatnot, we can go at the same time. You can tell where each other's going. But...
Yeah. And y'all two be absolutely free to like talk to each other. You know, I mean, you can let each other know, hey, I'm going here, hey, I'm going here. That is completely within reason. Yeah, can we get some lock cookies, por favor?
I have the picture for ads.
Yeah, I have
where
that.
They spawn.
Yeah, I'm gonna move those, hopefully, and not pull the boss. All right, so Skull is first. Hopefully this is right.
Is that where the first ads are supposed to spawn?
Around Skull are supposed to be, yeah.
No. They spawn along that back wall.
Here, you have markers you can put down?
I don't remember where all of them spawn. That's where the first group spawns.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I wish I could put down raid markers like by looking at the map and not the room, you know what I mean?
And then the second group spawns over towards the right-hand side of the room.
All right, back up the stairs a little bit so we don't accidentally pull her.
I ain't scared.
All right, we'll still start towards the back per usual. Yeah, this is a very tight window of opportunity for this boss with how the mechanics works. You can get overwhelmed and it just kind of goes to doo-doo really quickly. So be ready for kind of call-outs for wipes. All right, we're all good. Go ahead and get cloak up. Let's get some pulls.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Feel my wrath!
Spread. Watch your step.
Gray staff is coming up in 5. Zach is going to be first. Kill shift's going to be second.
Special coming.
Ads are coming up in 10 seconds. Very good.
AOE incoming.
Here come ads. Kind of move her away from the eggs a little bit.
Watch your step.
Alright, move them away so we don't get debuffed. Here comes Great Staff. Zach first.
Special
Shit
coming.
second. Alright, next ads are coming up in 5 seconds.
Spread.
Alright.
Watch your step.
Third ads are up. Eggs are up. Great Staff is up. Zach first.
AOE incoming.
You need to be focusing the Draconian Stormbinder. That is first. That needs to be killed first. Where's that second beam?
Spread.
Alright, a little bit quicker on that one, please.
Chosen! Protect your keeper! Bring forth my brood!
Special coming.
Alright, ads are back towards us. We're gonna get these eggs, then move them. Keep the ads here. Just heal. Alright, moving. Big move, big move, big move.
Spread. Watch your step. AOE incoming.
Alright, the flame, dragon spawn, flame first. Zach is first. Kill shit is
Special
second.
coming.
Staff is up.
Shotgun.
Wildfire's coming up.
Spread. Watch your step.
Watch the swirlies. Alright, the Earthrender should be next on priority. Kill that Earthrender.
Shockwave.
We're gonna be moving the boss closer, so that needs to be down so there's no debuff. Ads are coming up in 5 seconds. 5
Special
seconds for
coming.
ads.
Shockwave. Spread. Watch your step.
Alright,
AOE
very other
incoming.
side for ads. Away, other side for ads. We're moving away for you. Alright, the Frost Dragon should be priority, and then the Stormbinder.
Lightning! Hasten my brood!
Special coming.
Release the Gale's fury!
Alright, she's a little tighter than I wanted her to be. I
Spread.
apologize for that.
Watch your step.
Very good. Alright, we have small ads coming up. You might have to
Range
grab them
fire.
off.
AOE incoming.
Alright, the eggs are going to be far away on this one, so just be ready. I'm trying to keep her far away from
Range
these small
fire.
ads.
Special coming. Spread. Watch your step.
Alright, cleave down those small ads.
Brood to me!
Alright, I'm moving up. Ads are on the very far side. Big move. Oh, I'm down. Can I get a BRS, please?
I'm gonna probably die before you get up. Oh, there we go.
Got it, got it, got
Special
it.
coming.
We're all good.
Spread.
Alright, staff is very behind us. Way behind us, way
Shockwave.
behind us. Y'all got him, I believe. Just drag him. Ah, right,
AOE incoming.
no, you're good, you're good.
Shockwave.
Alright, big ad is up on us.
Spread.
Somebody MD it to me or
Watch your
something.
step. Special coming.
I got a lot of stuff over here.
Alright, 4 eggs are remaining.
Shockwave.
Chosen! Lightning!
Alright, good recovery there on ad
Watch
group.
your
Very
step.
good recovery on
Special
ad group.
coming.
Release the Gale's
I had to go
AOE
spawn. Get
incoming.
ready, guys.
Alright, bring the ads farther back to the other side where y'all were, please. Move ads back to where y'all were. And then the last set of eggs. The empower should not be a thing once these last eggs are up. Once these last eggs are done, just make sure to kill the ads and then get back up in the middle. The debuff should not be a thing.
Special coming. Range 5.
Ads are right by us. We're gonna move the boss towards the middle after these. Alright, Fury should be up. You should be able to cleave down the ads now. Get the ads down, and I want everyone back to boss, and then we're gonna lunge.
Watch your step. AoE incoming.
Alright, break your root.
Yeah, Fury in 7 seconds.
Special coming.
Alright, everyone on ad, pop cooldowns, lust. Individual players can get staff now. Just watch it and move away if you have ads.
Special
swap
coming.
on stone, Mortal Stone Cloud.
Already got it.
If you have the beams running away, get out of the way.
AoE incoming.
Break the root. Very nice.
Watch your
Plus
step.
going up, I got him after this. Got him.
Special
Alright,
coming.
she's at 3 stacks of South Memories. Keep pumping. Move those out. Healers, how are y'all doing? Do we have, can we get that B-res up? Alright, let's get the B-res up on kill shifting, get some more damage in.
Spread. Watch your step.
Great staff in 8.
Alright, Great Staff is coming up right in just a second. Get ready to move out if you have it. The Root Absorb is coming up, so get ready for AoEs.
Special coming.
She has 4 stacks of Soft Enrage.
AoE incoming. Spread. Watch your step.
Got him. Alright, 5 at Soft Enrage, we're at 15%. Healer's heal
Special
still good.
coming.
Awesome.
We got Relling if you need it.
Oh yeah, we got this. Easy
Watch your
peasy.
step.
Watch swirlies.
AoE incoming. Special coming.
Dude, we so got this.
Oh, it's easy peasy. Told you.
Wipe it.
Yeah,
Watch your
no.
step.
Very nice, everybody.
We did it!
The trinket dropped! Ah, the trinket I need dropped.
The trinket is insane.
Without
The
Diurna to
trinket's
control
stupid,
them,
and I need it
we
so
have lost the
desperately.
will to fight.
Nice job, Spanky.
Champions, now is the
Good
time
heals,
to
everybody. Good
strike.
heals.
Yeah, that was my first time really focusing on that Temp Anomaly
It's so good, isn't it?
playstyle. I still am not great at managing my mana, but I'll chalk that up to having not enough int or whatever yet, or just doing too much overheal.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
we're overhealing the shit out of people. So
The trinket also rolled avoidance.
Honestly, I love how you turned into an entirely different person on the trinket.
Oh, have you not heard? Go into the Warcraft chat channel and just type the phrase Brett.
Oh god. I'm okay. I definitely will be doing that.
Just type the word Brett.
Well, I can't do it right now because I'm trying. I just died. So now I can.
hey, Spanky, do you still have Source of Magic?
I do.
Can you put that on Via? I spec'd out of it.
Yeah.
I
No,
spec-
I
spec'd
remembered
out
to
of
do it when we were doing trash and it expired, or after we wiped, and I forgot to put it back on. Yeah, I'll just put a weak aura on so that there's a little icon on my screen if I have not Source of Magic via.
Alright, for the Mystic Lapis Forge Stone, that is going to go to Drinksy. Mystic goes to Drinksy. For the Zenith. That's going to go to Snake. Matt, since the goal is to get Philadris to start tanking once she's in here, you got shield.
What?
What do you mean?
What does that mean?
That means that Brett's going to move over to DPS.
Give a
eventually.
shit. If you won the roll, you won the roll.
No. I kid you not. It is quite literally the same difference of upgrade for both of us, and you have a lower eye level than me.
So you're calling me a bitch?
Yeah.
No.
That's what I heard.
I'm helping a homie out.
It sounds like you're calling me a charity case. No,
Don't let him tell you otherwise, man.
I'll break
Do you
your
not?
kneecaps.
Do you not actually want the shield?
If I didn't get the roll, I didn't get the shield.
SOCKS.
Well,
He's
Brett won the roll and then is offering you the shield.
I know I didn't win
And
any
he-
roll. It's Luke. I'm doing Luke Council.
Then he got the shield.
And he's giving it to you.
No, he's not.
It's loot council. There's no roll.
There's no rolls. Yeah,
There's no rolls.
Whoever
There's
needs
votes.
it.
The roll, the purpose of a roll in loot cancel is just to see who actually needs it.
Correct.
Sounds like Brett won it.
Right.
I'm not playing these games with you people.
As much as it pains my heart to give up this trinket, I'm gonna give the trinket to Dana. That is my best in slot trinket. I think it's a lot of DPS's best in slot
Everybody's
trinket.
best in slot trinket. Yeah.
It's not mine.
I mean, she needs the avoidance. She stands in a lot of
All right,
fights.
so here's the thing. I better see maximum uptime on this trinket, or I'm kicking you.
It's like 15% of your DPS.
Hey, don't tempt me with a good
Like, you need to press that button every time the numbers go away.
I know how trinkets work. You're not my mom,
I am your rating though.
and I'm your GM.
I'm gonna be ego captain. Let's make my brain do the happy thing.
Don't need your sass.
I really love how
So Matt, like in all seriousness, do you want the shield? The shield is yours.
No.
Okay.
Are you okay, Matt?
Wow, Simbaru, your overheal was even higher than mine.
Yeah, dude. It's that fucking reversion build that I use.
I think that it's like running out of mana as a dragon, as an evoker, is kind of just dependent on if you're trying to do a fight you don't know how to do and are way overhealing.
So, if you're Bloom build, you really need to be like living flame things for those Bloom build rocks. If you're not doing that, you're using too much mana.
Right. It's just that like a couple like when Brett died, it was because I was casting Living Flame and he'd moved away, and so he didn't get the Living Flame. So yeah.
All right,
then I
take a
started just
drink.
spamming whatever.
All right, if you need to repair up, you can talk to the repair guy right here, and then just take a Drake and let's get some pulls on Raz.
They're like the ultimate death in Warcraft because
Let me show you what I got. Appreciate your patronage.
It's all white. I don't know.
Unworthy mortal. reclaim this world for true dragonkind. The false reign of the aspects will be ended.
This is
Hank
exciting.
Notes has 0 information for this fight. That's fun.
What has 0 information?
Hank Notes.
Oh dear.
It was sad when I didn't see a Hazelnutty video for it.
I assume electrified jaws is our swap.
I miss Fat Boss. I loved when they made their videos.
The laps around Dalaran, my favorite video.
I never did their podcast. Was it good?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Of course.
All right. Someone made a point. I'm just going to be transparent with this. Someone made a point to me that I'm looking at upgrades based on what RC Loot Council is telling me. And I don't think Loot Council, from what I've seen, tells if like what the tier piece numbers are, like how close you are to tier pieces. And 1 or 2 of the tier piece ones would have given some players their two piece. Next time anything like that drops, and it will push you to a 2 set or a 4 set, please just explicitly tell me out loud, type in the chat, so I can take that into consideration.
You can put it in notes also. Before you roll on something, before you roll need, there's a little note on the side that you can type in as well.
Okay, let me think that this works. All right. Welcome to Razageth, everybody. This fight is, on surface, mechanically complex, but it all happens in sequence. This sounds like a vote of distrust, but I'm going to explain. You don't have to come all the way over here. I'm just putting markers. I'm going to explain each phase, not at one time, just so to not overwhelm you. I'm gonna explain phase 1 and add phase 1. And then we'll get through that, and if we make it to there or get close to do it, then I'll explain phase 2 and add phase 2. And then once we get past that wall, I'll explain add phase 3. So phase 1, we are all going to stack up. There's no need for the boss to face away. It is just easiest to stack up and do as much damage as possible. She is going to drop out swirlies that shock and stun you. Move out of those swirlies. Every once in a while, she will do a big frontal breath beam. This will kill you in like 2 or 3 ticks. Just don't stand in it. With all of us being stacked up together, we should be able to move away quite easily. The big mechanic on this one is you see these 3 markers placed in the back: star, purple, and orange, the 3 colors. DBM should give you markers if you have these bombs. In no way, shape, or form do you have to match them up every time. Just get to the one that's closest and spread them out. These bombs drop a big, shocky storm puddle that slows you significantly. You do not want to be in the circle unless you are dropping the bomb. You want to put them back here because she has a big knockback. And the only way to survive that knockback is that we get pushed into the circles. So if we're all stacking up right here, kind of in line with Diamond, and then the 3 people with the bombs drop drop them right there, they should overlap so there are no gaps. If we just stay huddled together, get pushed back, we should all be completely fine. The next mechanic on this one is everyone will get an individual circle. Spread that out, and then once that timer goes off, a small ad will appear. It is a 1 health little orb that has a cast timer. You need to immediately kick it. You can dispel it. You can stun it. Any type of CC will get rid of the bombs. Harley, Mass Dispel works, and it takes out everything in that radius.
Okay.
So that should be everything in normal phase 1. Drop the big bombs out here, overlap them a bit like a Venn diagram so there are no gaps, stay huddled together during the knockback, move out of the small swirlies and then kind of huddle back together. Do not get hit by the front beam. And then when we have individual circles, spread out and then kick them and get back in the huddle. Note, we are staying in line with this purple thing and we're keeping her more towards the center because we want some space away from the storm circles. On add phase 1, if you open your map, and if I need to, I can put markers. You'll see there are 4 platforms, the one we're on right now, one to the left, one to the right, and one behind. On intermission change for intermission 1, we will split up into 2 groups. I will make those groups here in a second. You will have a group on the left and a group on the right. There are going to be 3 ads that spawn around the room. You'll get knocked back to the furthest ad possible, and then what you're going to do is rotate around the room, and you should end on the ad that is closest to the teleporter. You should see the teleporter, the big swirly gear thing closest to the edge of the platform. There are going to be a big ad that spawns. I don't think if anything of significance comes out of that ad. If there's a big interrupt it. But that should be it. And then smaller ads kind of pop up around the big ad. They're pretty much insignificant. Kick them if you can. Cleave them down. For you, those of you who just have built-in AoE, that's the phase to pump. Once all of them are killed, then we will move. You'll use the teleporter, and then we will move to the back platform for phase 2. That's at phase 1 and phase 1 explained. I really hope everyone has weak auras, because I am sending a necessary weak aura right now.
It's gonna take forever if everyone has to download it for me.
Oh, my game just crashed.
It's not that big, I don't think.
Oh no, my. So like my entire screen. I just have to turn this.
Oh no, Snake's talking about the size of the aura, not the download.
I already knew because I saw you doing this. I remember seeing that.
This weak aura is for phase 2. If anyone ever rated or just knew about the mechanics for Thaddeus, there's a Thaddeus mechanic in this fight. But so what we'll do, we'll get a pull. That should push us towards break. If we make it to phase 2 through phase 1 and add phase 1, we'll go as far as we can, and I'll just rapidly yell out stuff. We'll go to break, and then we'll explain the next mechanics, and then go from there. Sounds good. On this one, I don't know. Do I have notes for this one? I don't, yeah, because I didn't have them up there. I'll find that out during the break. So I'll get rid of these notes. All right, this is a long fight. So we will lust on pull.
Those fights, huh?
Yes, you Lust on pull, and then Lust is going to be back up on phase 3.
Oh lord.
Welcome to a 10-minute plus fight.
This is a 12-minute fight.
Fuck.
Alright, I'm going to post Weekar again, just in case. Alright, let's drop a feast and get a pull in before break.
Who needs a feast when we're gonna one-shot it?
Yeah, so true.
People also need to get
We got like
embellished
20
gear
minutes
that
left on food.
What groups are going which way?
Wonderful question. Absolutely wonderful question. Alright, I'm going to go odds. So 1 and 3 are going to go... I'm going to change up who is in what group, but odds are going to go left, evens are going to go right. So who are our... Let's see. I'm just going to dump people in here and start from there. So group 1 is going to be myself. Snake. And then I want to keep Zach in 2. Your heels. Sinbaro and Spanky are going to be split. And then Harley is going to stay in 3. Vaya is going to stay in 4. So Spanky and Vaya, y'all are going right. Sin and Harley, y'all are going left. And then Srak is going to go 2. Yes, yes, yes. So left is going to be the side with the little blue dot. You'll see it. You see the little blue dot on the left and the red dot on the right. That is left and right. Blue is left, red is right. All right, and then Mike, you're going to be in 2.
Can I get that druid buff?
I'm also going to put Dana in 2. Alright, so these are our groups. And if we need to move 1 or 2 people around, because we do need to try to kill them around the same time. So left is going to be myself, Snake, Sinbaro, James, Drinksy, Cold Hand, Harley. Right side is going to be Matt, Spanky, Zach, Mike, Dana, Tanyan, Killshit, and Vaya. So open your raid thing using O and hitting raid. If you're in a group of 1 or 3, you're going left. Group 2 and 4, you're going right. All right, let's get a test the waters pull in, everybody. And Matt, we are swapping on the big tank.
Jaws.
Yes, sir. You want to roll, my man? See who gets it.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. I'll grab it then. That's the wrong button. I trust everyone's ready though. All right, here we go.
5,
Lust
4,
on pull.
3, 2, 1.
The age of the incarnates begins!
Alright, watch out for these circles. Bombs are going to come up. You don't have to match them up. Just move them to the closest marker in the back if you get them. Here come bombs. Move them out.
To the back, Dana.
That's fine. Just stay more. Here comes breath. Move out of the way of the breath. Alright, stack back up. Do not be on the left side. And get ready to be pushed back into the storm. lasts a little bit longer than you think, so don't push out. These will get pushed back in. Alright, next bombs are coming out. Wait, no, all 3 of them need to be behind the raid. Behind the raid. Just move to the closest one. Overlap them. Very good. Stack back up. Here comes the breath.
Breath incoming.
Move out of the way. We get a B-res. Thank you. And we'll move back in.
Pushback in.
Here comes the pushback. Get lined up. Alright. My God. Got them. Alright, here comes individual spread. Spread those out, and then when they pop, you're going to interrupt. Massive spell works. Very good. Alright, here comes the explosion, so bring it back closer, overlap as best you can.
Pushback in.
These winds heal flesh from bone.
Alright.
Breath incoming.
James got it. Put up that Void Walker.
Your end was inevitable.
Alright. You can release, and then you can take the Drake back once we get everyone back from break. I'm being generous. I'll do a 6-minute break. We'll get Soulstone up. Yeah, if you need to spec into any type of CC, this is the fight to do so. There will be more CC that we need later in the fight.
Yeah, the wing buffet worked for Evoker, so I'm sure that Typhoon will work too.
Hellswipe does not work. Just a heads up to invokers.
I tried that first too.
Yeah.
Should we spec into Qual though?
No, because your wing buff. And if not, your quells. Oh, wait, but it's a 40-second cooldown for you, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the 40-second cooldown is totally fine. Your wing buff it on like the first 2, and then on last phase, you're gonna at one point you use quell, or at least I do.
Perfect. Dip into that.
I'm not talented into the reduced cooldown for wing buffet, by the way.
Neither am I.
gotta say, this boss room is pretty sick. Could we get an F in the chat? Damn. I've done that. I had like, for the longest time, I had like one of my must-have abilities not on my bar. And I didn't even notice it.
Mike, you ready to lose some more money?
Dude, I am. Dude, I lost like half of my money last week. Or on Tuesday, rather.
Not a good start.
Ooh! Check it out.
It's payback for all the money I took from you last time.
You didn't take as much from me as Matt did.
5, 4, 3,
He did.
2, 1.
He got me for 77,000, I think.
All right. We're going to do a ready check to make sure everyone's back. Again, for this fight, if you do have an AoE stun or interrupt or something, please take it.
Hang on, let me spec into that real quick. What can I get rid of? I'll get rid of that. Put that.
Tianyan, because I'm going to do the same. You can probably, I would drop Golden Path and then put in Blinding Light. That'd probably be the best for you to help with ads as well. Either that or Judgment of Light, but Judgment of Light's just too good, I feel like. So I'm probably going to do the same here.
Age of the Incarnates begins!
Jump up.
That's another macro. Goofed.
Didn't like the way you look.
I guess not. Send me a refund.
Your end was inevitable.
I'm wearing very expensive gear. It's gonna be very expensive.
All good.
Jumping off was
Yeah, jumping off is never picked up.
I died before I actually died from the fall. 100%. It says.
Dude, why do they gotta drop me from so high up?
Right, my dude went. Ooh.
Did you use the green one?
Nah, I used black.
Yeah, black and green drop you from way too high for no reason.
They're like, fuck it. Just get off.
It's kind of funny.
Rathion told them to do it.
Well, the green ones are the plant ones, and the black ones are where the plant's roots grow, so we know they're against us.
They are.
God, the plants thing again.
Thought you could get away. I think they can.
Oh man.
Do we have a feast back down?
There's one on the floor, apparently.
Whoa, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Check out that noise.
I was fixing up my talents. Alrighty. So remember, just to move the circles to wherever you need to. You don't have to match them up. Just move them to where they're necessary so that they overlap. You can move them a little bit farther back than the markers are, but not too far back to where we get pushed. And then just make sure you are dodging. There is a big burst of healing as well, so if there's anything big coming up, healers let me know, and I'll try to look up if there's a specific mechanic we need to watch out for. All right, here we go. Lesson on pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The age of the
And then get up kind of close to the boss, stack up. Just bunch up. Alright, here come the bombs. Move those back to the markers. Move it farther back, whoever has that, thank you. Move that in red. James.
I couldn't get out of. I dropped the marker in the slow. I barely got out of the slow, and then the dropped it.
Pushback in.
Nothing will be left.
Alright, here comes pushback. Get ready to get into the middle. Very good. Let's get Harley back up, please.
Move to stone.
Bomb is back to the markers. Move them back farther. Thank you.
Breath incoming.
Alright, watch breath. Everyone back, stack up.
Pushback in.
Here comes pushback. There was a gap and no one called that out. I got to throw him backwards. Try to overlap them, guys. The reason we have to overlap them is so that we don't have gaps that can be flown through.
Answer to me!
Alright. Yeah. Everyone jump off. Did we soulstone anybody?
I'm gonna see if I can put down a B-res.
It might be prudent to have the raid 45 degrees from the bombs.
Winds peel flesh from bone.
How so?
Your end
Avoid somebody
was inevitable.
getting hit with the beam. 45 degrees is a small enough margin to remove if we have to.
Doesn't the beam just target somebody though? So
Yeah, the beam targets.
Which is why if you move the entire raid 45 degrees from where the bombs land, the beam is less likely to target somebody who is in the bombs.
Oh, I see what he's saying. So
Since
like
they're slowed and they can't get out of the way. Problem was, the beam targeted somebody random in the raid, and James was behind that person and stuck in the bomb, so they couldn't move fast enough to get out of the way.
Yeah, we could try that.
Ever target someone who had a bomb on them?
I mean, statistically that's unlikely, but if it happens, it happens, but we can at least ensure against the possibility of it happening arbitrarily.
One of the dragons can also rescue someone if they're obviously gonna die, I think.
What's a short window
I think
to
it's
call out?
yeah, like way too risky to do it that way. Yeah.
I think the 45 is the best option.
So I nominate Zrak.
There's a feast. Eat up.
Can we get a lock closet for DJ, please? Alright, here's what we'll do then. We're going to put a marker. I'm going to put the marker right here. It's going to be green. This is where we're going to fight her. We are still going to drop the bombs where they are marked, but we are going to stack up around green. I can move that a little bit closer so it's not too much of a run. Probably about right here.
I'm not trying to be a smartass. Is green the triangle?
Yes.
Cool. I'm colorblind.
Apologies. Green is triangle.
No, you're good.
DJ, you are in group 3. You're going to go left on intermission 1. Alright, when we pull, we're going to pull and stack on triangle. If you have bombs, still move them back to these back 3 markers. Please try to overlap them, but do not stand in them. Venn diagrams. Yeah, cookies for DJ, please. Overlap them so there aren't any gaps. Then move them around the marker so that they're not kind of overwhelming us. Alright, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The age of the incarnates begins!
We're fighting, we're stacking up on triangle. Bombs are coming out in 5 seconds. Move bombs out, move bombs out, move bombs out. Here comes the explosion. Move out of the way. There are a lot of people who died there.
Yeah, I was trying to heal.
That is 3 of our healers. Everyone off.
Pushback and
Alright, what happened there? I mean, were you stuck? Were you stuck in it, or did you just move?
Both of us were right in the middle of casting. We got caught.
Okay.
And we were just dead.
Gotcha. Okay.
Your end was inevitable.
I did the Verdant Embrace and flew to Simbaro, I think.
Yeah, I was casting. I think you flew. I jumped and then casted, and then you flew to me.
You got the coin?
Alright,
That's
no,
how you got the
get that out of my
bargains.
muscle memory for that part.
Repair up. Once we land, let's get a soul stone on a healer, please.
There was one on a healer.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, that was my bad. Did not know.
It was the healer that died that did that last time, so I learned.
That's fine.
There is-
To help with making sure we know what's coming up, Mike, can you call out not the imminent ones, but the ones that have 10 or more seconds? Just like, hey, this is up in 15. This is coming up X, so that way the healers and everyone else can know to be careful with their rotation.
I gotcha.
Preach. All right, feast up. We'll go again.
Preach, brah.
There is that first big spike of damage right before the first breath, I noticed, so if you just be aware of that, healers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ooh, let's not walk off the damn platform. All right, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The age of the incarnates begins!
Plus swirls.
Bombs and 10.
Here come bombs. Thank you for lust. Breath within 10 seconds. Move the bombs out. Drop them. Here come breath. Here comes breath. Out, out, out. Much better. Back on triangle. Push back. Okay, move over to the left triangle so we don't get caught up. Left triangle to get for pushback.
Bombs and 10.
Pushback is still happening. Back on triangle. Here come bombs. Move them out.
You never taunted.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Push back and 10.
I literally pressed the button twice. Alright, pushback is coming up the triangle.
Pushback.
Nothing will be left standing.
And wins. Alright, next electrified jaws are coming up. Alright, those are on me. Spread out, individual spread. And then individual kick. Bombs out while we're doing so.
Pushback coming in 10.
Alright, we're gonna stay a little bit left of triangle still. Push my jaws.
Pushback in.
Got her.
These winds heal flesh from bone.
Pushback. Very nice.
Breath incoming.
Breath, move, breath, move. Better bombs back out.
Spread.
The elements answer to me!
Alright, this is phase, so we're going to go ahead and push towards phase. Let's go 1 and 3 right, 2 and 4 left. This is more than likely a wipe. We just want to get y'all to see this.
Looking back.
What they could not control, they imprisoned.
Phase change.
Just like the aspects did to us!
Alright. There's going to be a big breath that comes in the middle that she breathes down. So when that comes up, you'll hear it yell. So beam isn't coming on my side.
On our side, be careful.
Alright, they got first set down. So we're going to move counterclockwise. Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Counterclockwise, counterclockwise. Here comes breath. Clean up those ads, and we're going to get this other one.
Breath and
Die, mortals!
Right side.
That's fine. I just wanted to get y'all to see this. Alright, so this is just, you have to do this for all 3 on this second ad phase. So it's just, you burst down the Surging Ruiner to where it finishes its absorb. Once the absorb is gone, the ads pop up, you just keep them down and interrupt. That's all intermission 1 is. Very, very simple. I know for left side, it's counterclockwise, so where you finish with the ad closest to the portal. Is that the same for side 2 counterclockwise, or is it the opposite?
Clockwise.
Clockwise for y'all? Okay.
Clockwise for right side.
Okay.
Well, I heard 1 and 3 right, 2 and 4 left get called out, so I looked at my group number and went left.
Did I say that backwards?
Yeah, you did. It's okay.
Well, fuck me.
Because I had forgotten what you said before the
I'm
fight.
so yeah, shit. I'm so sorry. Okay.
I just looked for my tank.
That's what I did too.
Yeah, well, we'll do that then. Let's figure out how many markers we have left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we're gonna have left be skull marker, and then I will be skull tank, just so we can remember what sides we're on. And then right side is going to be moon marker, and then Matt's gonna be moon marker. So there are your tanks. Moon.
Immo will win.
1 and 3 left. 2 and 4 right. Odds left, even, right. Remember to still move and drop the bombs on the markers. The whole point of us rotating the boss this way is so we have ample room to move, and that the people that have the bombs aren't near us when we're grouped up for the lasers. There are a lot of people who are still dropping the bombs like way off to the right beforehand. Move them back to these markers, otherwise we're defeating the entire point of while we're turning her. Alright, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The age of the
stack up one triangle.
incarnates begins!
Like to try to jaws on me. Now Matt's got him. Here come bombs. Moving to the markers. Breath is going to come up in 5 seconds. Here comes Breath. Move to the left. Alright, very good. Back on triangle, a little bit left of triangle. Left on triangle, everyone get on in their skull for pushback.
Pushback in.
These winds heal flesh from bone.
Very good. Back on triangle.
Breath in 15.
Mike.
Move to diamond.
Bombs out. Breath coming up in 5 seconds.
Pushback in 10.
Good job on bombs. Breath left. Everyone left. Get by up. Push back to get on skull.
Bombs in 15.
Woo.
Spread.
Alright, individual spread.
Answer to me!
Move to
Pushback
stun.
coming in 15.
Alright, on triangle or on skull tank.
Pushback in.
Nothing will be left standing.
Let's push back on Skull.
Got bombs in 10.
Breath incoming.
Breath, everyone out. Alright, let's wipe it up.
Spread.
The elements answer to me.
Everyone off. Alright, we got too many people dying to that beam.
Pushback incoming.
Do I need to call it out earlier? What's
inevitable.
It's just wider than I thought it
So
was my only problem.
Okay.
There's a couple
you just
things I'm
gotta
noticing though. Like, so the being offset like this, where that one person's having to move an extreme amount of space. So if they're unlucky and have no movement speed, it's really hard to get over there.
Could we?
And then also the only time there's an overlap that's weird with the slow and the breath is that very first one. And if that person gets unlucky, then it's.
Can we put a warlock gate from triangle to like star
Sure.
to like relieve that?
Sure can. The other option that we could do is we could just keep ourselves lined up here with triangle or with a diamond, and then when the bombs come out, then people move to green or to the green marker, and the bombs won't have to go as far, but everybody else can move at that time. That way the bomb markers are not having to move so far, but the rest of the raid could just
So let's try to go back to lining up directly in the middle. We'll have a lock portal down just in case someone needs to move. So that way, in case you're in a weird position or whatnot, you can just disperse away. So this way, it's always pointing directly backwards. We do have a lock portal up right here too, just in case. So that way, it's only pointing directly back towards Diamond. If you're in Diamond and you think you're gonna die, take the lock portal. But if you're anywhere near Star or Circle, you should be completely fine. So we're gonna stay lined up here. All right, everyone get a feast.
There's already one down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is everyone eat one? All right, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so we're staying stacked up on Skull.
Begins.
Electrified Jaw. Bombs coming up. Bombs and then breath immediately after. Move the bombs out. Overlap them a bit. Very good. Here comes breath. Breath. Move away. Move away.
Pushback coming.
Everyone stack up for incoming pushback. Pushback coming. Get ready for bombs after pushback. Pushback is over. Moving it back. New bombs coming up. Electrified Jaws coming up right after. Breath is going to come right after these bombs explode. Breath is coming right after the bombs come up. Here comes Breath.
Pushback in 10.
Breath incoming.
Move out of Breath. Pushback is going to come immediately after, so stack back up.
Pushback incoming.
Nothing will be left standing.
Here comes Pushback. Electrified Jaws is right after, so we'll swap afterwards.
Bombs in 10.
Alright, here comes Tank Swap coming up. Right after Tank Swap is going to be individual spread. So spread. And then kick. Very good. Everyone back up on Skull. Move the bombs out. Explosion is going to come up soon. Move that. Hey, Mike.
Oh, my bad. I fucked up.
Pushback incoming.
Alright, pushback. These will clear fine. We're okay. No worries, just stand in it. It doesn't take that much damage, it just slows you down a bit. Push back. Breath is coming up, so out of breath. Out, out, out.
You want me to use the soul stone after breath?
Sure.
Bombs.
We actually have a red. Oh, no, we're fine.
Potion coming in 10.
Alright, here comes legendary dodge.
Spread.
The elements answer to me!
Aya, did you taunt?
You think the Titans brought order to this world? No!
Alright, let's go ahead and clean it up before we transition over. We got too many people down.
They seconded it. What they could not control, they imprisoned.
Phase change.
Just like the aspects. Your end was inevitable.
Alright.
That was my bad. Sorry about that.
All good, all good. Besides that, what do we feel like is killing everybody? Do it, or...
On that one particularly, I think it was that. That got real tricky.
What do you mean?
The bomb misplacement.
Okay.
People spread out, and I think it caused a lot of confusion.
So on my recap, it's saying that the scales cause more damage the farther away you are.
By scales you mean... Electric scales, let's see, yeah.
Tank swap, right?
No.
That's
Electric scales.
jaws.
So electric scales, Rathagast scales, periodically pulse with crackling energy, inflicting 6,900 nature damage to all players every 2 seconds, and striking every player with electric lash.
Electric Lash does a pretty decent amount of damage, too.
Mm-hmm. So is there a specific order y'all want to go into, the y'all comfortable doing? Like who would be best for what order?
Big raid hills just rewind.
Yeah, they both have rewind.
I've got a 3-minute and a 12-minute.
I can cry the first.
Mine's 3.
Yeah, early
Or 3
salve
minutes.
makes sense, so that it'll be back up later.
Yeah, that would make sense to go.
So Vaya on first one, and then
Harley on
wait,
Harley on the first one.
Harley on first one. I'm sorry. So Salvation on first one, and we'll double with Rally, and then do we want both the rewinds afterwards? And then Vaya just
agreed.
So, Spanky, are you even using your rewind, bud?
I haven't been, but I can.
yeah, that needs
it's
to have
huge
been.
heals,
Yeah.
I think for this, like Harley on the first one, a rewind on the second one, and then Vaya on the third one, and we'll save the second rewind as like an oh shit.
Okay. Spanky, I'll have you on oh shit rewind.
And I'll call that if I'm the target of the first bomb like I have every time because I don't have time to reposition and cast that. If that's okay.
Yep.
Mhm. Yeah, y'all are more than welcome to do healer callouts if you need to just say something out loud. I am very inexperienced with healing, so the more help that I have with making sure that's lined up, the better. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Also, please.
After they come out, or after they explode? Okay, I'll make sure to call out explodes as well. I think I have them, but I'll make sure that's more emphasized.
Spanky, are you rolling stasis?
I don't know.
Because so my heals are as high as they are because I'm also prepping stasises for those. So which is really quick cooldown.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Run button.
3, 2, 1.
This is a
You can
legitimate.
cancel. You can cancel the pull timer, by the way, if you just
Okay.
type pull 0.
Nice. All right. Everyone else is ready. Sin, Harley, Via. You just let me know when y'all are good, and we'll pull for real.
Did we get a feast?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Okay. Stacking up on Diamond. Here comes actual, legitimate, for real, not kidding, full timer.
Feast already.
Yeah. Everyone was well fed, looked like. Real pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The age of the incarnates begins!
Alright, bombs are coming out in 5 seconds. Bombs are coming out in 5 seconds.
We got breath coming in 10.
So right after bomb comes up. So explosion is in 5 seconds. Get ready. Healer's breath is right after. Explosion. Breath. Here's first overlap. Stack in center. Pushback is coming up.
Bombs in 15.
These winds heal flesh from bone.
New bombs coming up.
Breath coming in 10.
Explosion in 5. Explosion in 5.
2 stacks of jaws.
Thought I hit the button.
Pushback coming.
Here comes breath. Move out of the way. Alright, pushback is up. There's a big gap, so be careful of that. Whoever's dropping the middle one is a little bit too far back. Trying to get it lined up just a bit more. Alright, stack back up. Here comes individuals.
Spread.
The
Individual spreads.
to me!
Alright, electrified jaws coming up. Here's explosion.
Time is
Alright, everyone off.
I think I should say pride for those individual bombs.
The individual ones? Okay.
Because we all end up low for the bottom for the big bomb.
Yeah, it was static charge that got me.
Your end was inevitable.
Oh, I guess you can't use Soul Stone. That was weird.
It wouldn't let you use the Soul Stone?
It didn't bring me back to the platform. Like, I fell longer than usual, and then I...
Oh. Yeah, that happens. Feast is done.
I'm drawing a blank here, but did we tell people with static charge to run from the raid? I think you're supposed to. You're supposed to space that out, I think.
Which one did you do?
If you have static charge.
Yeah, we should have people moving that out.
Because the guy that I have says that it's 3 people to get marked with it, and the ones that are targeted should run from the raid, and also each other, the 3 that have the debuff to minimize the damage.
Those are the bombs.
Those are the bombs.
Yeah.
Those are the bombs.
Yeah, we're already running them now.
Okay. I'm just making...
Yeah,
I don't know.
I was
got
naming
me
them. I
again.
was just calling them that, but like also too, I've been calling them like basic dummy names. So, but yeah, static charges are the big bombs that are getting moved out, and then static field are the ones that reduces the speed that's dropped afterwards. All right. Do we have a healer sailstone?
We are getting one right now.
Cool.
Druid buff.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The age of the incarnates begins!
Alright, here come bombs. We're ready to move them out. Bombs out now. Bombs out now.
I have this.
Explosion is coming up right now.
Breath incoming.
Breath, move.
Oh, that's unfair.
Pushback.
Alright, get Simbara back up. Here's pushback. New bombs coming out now.
Breath in 15. Pushback in 10.
Breath is coming up now. Get ready to move.
Breath incoming.
Stack back up. Pushback is happening right after stack.
Pushback.
Pushback.
These winds heal.
Sparks in 10.
By Jaws. Got her.
Spread.
The
Individuals.
elements answer to me!
Go ahead and cry.
Cry's out.
Bombs back.
Breath in 12.
Jaws up.
Pushback.
Here comes pushback.
Nothing will be left standing.
Alright. Clean it up.
Breath incoming.
Your end was inevitable.
Don't res, we have some.
Oh shit, sorry. It was auto-click.
You're fine. I mean, honestly, by the time you get back to the platform, he'll have res, but...
I tested it on the last 3 pulls of the bomb. If you start running, like if you get all the way to the back and then start running forward as it ticks down the last second, you don't get slowed at all. You're actually outside of the slow as it expands.
Yes.
Refresh your cookies.
So it's a poop drop and then the pool extends. So
Yes.
If you cast it while it drops, you will get slowed.
Also, just so that you're aware, it's gonna be really weird, but the bloom, if you throw it on somebody who has a bomb, they're going to be running out of the bloom before it pops. So you'll get the first, but you won't get the big heal on them.
Was it repaired up?
Mike, you good?
Yeah.
Alright.
I was just making sure I had the right talent
You're
for
good.
when the individual spreads come.
Drew a buff. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The age of the incarnates begins!
Revive swirls. Stack back up. Electrify jaws. Swap.
Breath in 10.
Bombs up now. Move. Explosion in 4. Explosion. Breath right after explosion. Breath, move. Back in. Push back.
Push back in.
Bombs 15.
Push back. Once Harley's out of angel, get the rest. New bombs.
Breath is 15.
Move to stun.
Bombs out. Good on bomb drop. Explosion now. Breath.
Back in 10.
Breath now.
Last stand.
Breath incoming.
Back in. Push back. Let's go.
Bombs 15.
Pushback is still happening. Electrified jaws. Jaws on me. Individuals coming up.
The elements answer to me!
Eyes out.
Come on. What's my... Bombs out. Explosion. Jaws coming up.
Breath in 10.
Got her. Push back in 5.
Breath incoming.
Breath out. Back in. Bombs out. Explosion.
Push back. 10.
Spread.
The elements answer to me!
Individual. Back in.
Push back in.
These winds
Here comes push back.
flash from birth.
Alright. New bomb should be coming out. We're gonna get an explosion. But I don't think we'll get a beam or a pushback afterward because she phases at 65.
Yeah,
Alright, cool.
pushback's in 10.
Yep. Alright,
You think the Titans brought order to this
let's clean it up. I know we really need to get that phase 1 down before we even think about moving forward.
I might just have to
Nothing bad.
use personal.
what they could not control. Your end was inevitable.
Yeah. Well, I mean, personal damage reduction to bubble if you need to.
Oh yeah, everything.
Anything, because
Most of those
spread
are
out.
on a pretty short cooldown too. So. Well, relative to.
I mean, there really isn't any other time unless you're like running out.
It's true. Damage is pretty negligible except for those. I mean, not negligible, but it's a lot more manageable. Except
Well,
for
we're stacked up, so yeah, it's just easier to
Mhm.
heal it. But in those times, we're not. So.
We'll probably keep pushing as is right now, but here's a thought for next time we do this. Do we want 5 healers on this one? Would that negate 2 damage?
I think we wouldn't have enough damage. I think we'd be really struggling to make sure that we have the DPS needed. I think we're already below where we should be with the DPS.
Mhm.
It's taking us a while to push into the transition. It's part of the problem, and I think it's because a lot of people are dying, so our push becomes pretty difficult.
Alright.
Yeah, the positioning on this one is taking a minute to figure out, but once we get it.
Gotcha. Alright. So we'll get another try on phase 1. This will probably be the same thing. This will probably stand for when we fight her next time. I really don't want to start trying to dump into intermission 1 if we have more than one person down. So we might have a lot of just cleanups and redos because we really need to get this down. If we're going to try to progress, we want to have a good habit of not having anyone down after phase 1. Please be very careful of my call out and the DBM timer. There are a couple people who are pre-moving away from the beam. Don't move until the beam is ready to come out. Right? Because if you start to move away a little bit, there's a chance that you could be the one that's targeted, and now the beam is out of place. I will call move. You have a timer to tell you when it's happening. She targets and then charges up and then breeze. Do not pre-anticipate. Just stay stacked up, and then we'll have call-outs, and then we move once she's roaring and ready to go. All right, we don't want to get it out of whack. All right. Quick ready check. Then we'll get 1 or 2 more pulls, see if we can get phase 1 down nice and clean. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The age of the incarnates begins!
Coming up, get ready for immediate swap.
Breath will be coming in 15.
Bombs are 5, get ready for bombs. Bombs out now. Bombs out now.
Pushback coming in 10.
Explosion. Breath now. Move. Back in the center. Push back immediately afterwards. Stack in center.
Bombs will be coming back in 15.
Nothing will be left standing.
No idea who just flew off, but I don't know how that happened. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, I was right.
Bombs out. Bombs out. Jaws.
Back coming in 10.
Explosion. Personals. Here comes breath. Out. Move. 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 Back in for pushback.
Pushback in.
Nothing will be left.
Stack up on skull.
Bombs coming in 15.
Pushback is over right now. Here come individual sparks. Personal defenses for individual sparks.
Spread.
The elements
Everyone
answer
spread.
to me.
And stack back up. Bombs out. On the skull. Watch swirlies.
Breath in 15.
Back on skull. Here comes pushback.
Pushback in.
These winds peel flesh from bone.
Bombs in 10.
Pushback is over right now. Breath, right as we get done. Breath out, breath out, breath out. Bombs back out. Stack up on skull if you do not have bombs.
Spread.
The elements answer to me.
Pushback in.
Nothing will be left standing.
All right, everyone off. Let's get one more pull in.
To this world? No. They
Nothing
settled
bad.
it. What they could not control, they imprisoned.
Phase change.
Your end was inevitable.
You got the coin? That's how you got the bargains.
Alright, one more pull and then we'll call it. Go ahead and put to verbal vote. Do we want to do full reset and get back next week, or do we want to extend lockout and keep bashing our heads?
Get people that gear. We need
Yeah,
that
I think
tier.
we need gear.
Yeah.
Tier specifically.
I mean, and we've been blazing through everything up to Kurog, you know, so.
Mm-hmm. We'll see if we can speed run and get Diurna down by end of Tuesday.
I think we can do it. Because Kurog went really well on Tuesday.
Alright, last pull.
5, 4, 3, 2.
The age of the incarnates begins!
Alright. Bombs are out in
Got
5
breath,
seconds.
Breath, 12.
Bombs are moving out. Explosion in 5, breath immediately after. Stay
Push
on
back.
skull if you don't have bombs.
Push back up at
As soon as breath is over, restack on skull, breath right after. Push back right after, I apologize. Push back right after. Here's push back.
Push back in.
10. Bombs coming in 12.
New bombs coming up right now. Jaws is coming up. I'll be ready to swap.
Move the diamond.
Breath in 10.
Alright, here comes breath. Out of breath. Someone pre-moved there. Someone that was way farther the other direction than it should have been. Do not move beforehand. Push back now.
Bombs in 15.
Get set up.
I was already on it.
Thank you, sir. Jaws on me. Individuals, spread, and personal defensive. Back on skull once bombs are out. Explosions up right now. Electrified jaws and pushback is going to happen.
Breath in 12.
Scoot over a little bit more right on skull. We don't want to miss this gap. Thank you. Here comes pushback. Right after pushback, there's going to be a breath. Try to stay to the front of the cone if you can. Front of the circle if you can. Here comes breath out of the way. And back on skull. Bombs out.
I'm out.
Explosion. Jaws.
Spread.
Powder.
The elements answer to me!
Alright. There's phase change.
Much better phase.
Yeah, that was
Much better phase change. We still got a couple of people that need to be paid a little bit more attention to stuff, but that was a lot better. Alright, go ahead and get to your sides. We'll just practice getting to sides.
Phase change.
Skull is going to go counterclockwise. Get that absorb shield down, and then burst down heads. Red is coming up counterclockwise. Counterclockwise, follow skull. Let's get this ad down.
Breath and
Die, mortals!
Ad. Alright. Stay where you are on skull side. First down.
breath and
Die, mortals!
Alright, stay on skull, and now move counterclockwise. Watch breath. Breath is going to go towards the ad. Get that absorb shield down.
breath and
Die, mortals!
So for the end of intermission phase 1, she will land on the second platform when either A, both ads are down, or B, vault integrity is at 50%. But after we kill this ad phase, we'll hop over and then we'll just call it a wipe since the other side is pretty much non-existent. And then we'll call it a night.
breath incoming.
Woohoo! I love this fight so much.
This fight's fun.
This fight is very, very fun. There's just a lot of individual responsibility. Gotta be paying attention the whole time.
We will break their chains and restore
Phase
So
2.
she comes back at 50% vault integrity if the ads aren't down all the way.
Survive to witness this new age.
Spread.
My power surges.
Alright, we'll reset and then we will push through the raid on Tuesday. Make sure to do as much Mythic Plus as you can to get gear out of your vaults and get gear from Mythic Plus itself. Focus on tier pieces. I encourage you to pug raids. Get some extra pulls in on this fight. I have more than like 60 pulls, I think, on this boss already. And just doing so has helped me kind of understand the fight a lot more, so I would encourage you to do the same. But just try your best to get as much gear as possible for Tuesday. We'll blast through as much as we can on Tuesday. I think since this past Tuesday we had 2 wipes, both of which were my fault. If we clean up those wipes and one-shot everything, we should absolutely be able to kill everything up to Diurna. And then be ready to just do nothing but Razageth on the following Thursday. Look up guides, get gear, do some extra pulls and pugs if you can. And then if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the raid chat.